Okay, Leroy, so you're founding member of Eel Festival, here with us today just to talk about a few important things. What made you put Heel together?
Well, I tell you, it's been it's all because of the band. We had a band called the One and 12, and in this band now, I'm the writer, so written so many creative music, and it was my intention really to kind of be on stage. I find out that um, I had to create the platform. It was during lockdown, and there was so many kind of division and upset with the community. So we needed something to pull people together. And then the demand from my sector was I had to create some legacy because about me there's quite a lot. You know what I mean? I've been like an activist and entrepreneur in the marijuana thing for a while.
Thing.
Yeah, so from I was in Holland, I've been trying to create community, and I couldn't find the support until I met a gentleman called Dean in Shrewsbury, and he had the same vision. So we kind of shook hands. So now we are at the stage where Heal is 4 years in its running, and I'm very happy the way it's progressing. Only we do want more people to buy tickets because, like I said, at the present moment now, I've just discovered that I've got cancer, and that's another long story. So I myself personally need healing, and as I going through the treatment, in fact, I just had my blood test.
I mean, it's quite a thing to be dealing with when you've got a festival to be organising in September. I mean, is there anything you want to elaborate on? I mean, you just mentioned a moment ago, go get your tickets. Well, we know people leave it to the last minute, but sometimes leaving things too long can have consequences. What is the goal of Eel Festival, and why is it a collection of so many different things?
Well, basically, the goal of Heal Festival is to unite and heal communities. And when I'm say heal, there's lots of places that need healing. One of them, which I'm passionate about, is like it's the ongoing discrimination and like. But for me, it's personal because my body need healing, and I gave so much to the community, and not realizing that at the same time, right, I was carrying cancer. So heal has to live up to his word. But in it, I went a bit deeper because heal is like to create a healthy living and living. That's the meaning of it. Healthy eating and living. It's not just basically to say, okay, I want to live a healthy lifestyle. Living a healthy lifestyle also mean that you got to have the right way of thinking.
And I suppose it's all about unity and bringing all the different communities together, because at the end of the day we are all just one community. Um, would you say music is what is the unifying force? Would you say that is what brings all the communities together? Music.
Well, music is the most powerful of the arts. There's different elements of arts, but music is the only thing that can fuse, yeah, people together in respect of background, nationality. Music is music. It's healed and it's inspired. And I can honestly say the origin of music maybe is the creator of our being, art and music. Yeah, so it's the ultimate cure.
And having Jamaican heritage, music is very much part of your identity, I assume, Leroy. Is that right?
Yeah, it is indeed because what I find that is very special about Jamaica and the UK is that we got sense of humor. And I think this is why Jamaicans do so good with music because we are a small island, yet we are international known. And music is it's our main drive. But the positivity that which come from like colonization, it reflect more in Jamaican being very involved in doing things for justice. You find in the early 70s, there's a lot of Jamaicans who was like in trade union, you know what I mean? Because from that struggle with black uh, culture, black civilization, black movement, we stand up, and Jamaicans stand up always for the community. And music is our main drive.
You touched on before, Leroy, that obviously Heal is about personal growth for people, about healing through music and community and all the other number of things that are going on here. And they're all important to different people, but you've got a personal journey and a personal process that's going on at the moment now, some personal healing. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, one of my concepts is called Bridging the Gap. And the thing that now, 3 weeks ago I had to go to Scotland because it's the only place I could get the mistletoe infusion from. And when I got there, I realized that my problem caused due to the fact that I turned my back on conventional medicine. So I am here today to kind of bring together conventional and homeopathy. And Lyndon Davis has reached out to us, and I find that they are the ideal. In fact, that's where I'm getting my treatment from now. I'm in their care. And by us merging together from the well-being sector with the festival, we can help to send a more positive message out there. And I mean that really deeply from the bottom of my heart, because as a Jamaican, a lot of us did kind of turn our back on the Babylon thing, you know? I can deal with Babylon and stuff like that. But I have to say this to you, I'm over 60 years in this country nearly, and my system is not like as I was in Jamaica. So from time to time, we do need to listen to your doctors. We do need to get these tests, because for the big C, he's a ninja. He doesn't come, you don't see him until you're on your back. So without going to hospital and having your CT scan and your endoscopy, which I hate, I won't even say the word, but without it, I wouldn't have realized there was a tumor growing inside me. Because my history with cancer go back from 1985. It hit me, and then it went to sleep. It didn't hit me again until 2005. And I had from colon, liver, to a lymph node. So over the last 2 years, I've been having the symptoms of hiccup. And I just put it on to something like wind. And eventually I realized that there's a massive tumor growing on the outside. So the cancer come back in a different way totally. So hadn't I gone to have my test, there is no way I would be giving this interview right now, because I'm at stage 4. And I can't emphasize this enough. I messed up because during lockdown, I went off balance due to COVID, and with all the thing going on in hospital and this, that, I couldn't have access to my doctor. And with my age, I'm old school. I'm not used to like pressing a button or having an appointment to see a doctor, and that's what really messed me up. My problem now is COVID. You know, I'm a victim of COVID because of the negativity that went out. And I was like kind of a star pupil in Shrewsbury and in Telford. A consultant said to me, over 20 years, never seen anyone survive with cancer without using chemo. And I did that, so, and I'm still alive. But I have to say once again, mistletoe is something to which we need to research and look more into. To my understanding, I was listening to the Richie Allen show sometime during lockdown, and I realized that the Queen Mother also did use mistletoe. I think one of the reasons why it's not more publicly known is like something that grows naturally, and it was more or less highlighted by Rudolf Steiner, who was also...
It's all to do with the licensing and stuff, and people
Follow the money.
Well, it could be follow the money, as you said, but I think what you're saying is a really powerful message, and I suppose it really goes back to the foundations of Heal Festival. When we set it up, it was at a time of division between the vaxxers and the non-vaxxers, and every other community. You had Black Lives Matter cropping up everywhere, and all sorts of things. And it was just a time of division. And Heal was our way of trying to bring everyone back together, bash everyone's heads together to realise actually we're all the same. We're all the same. But this message now, like the personal journey that you're going through now, you know, as an extension of that is, yes, you're a very spiritual, holistic guy, but don't turn your back on the conventional side as well.
That's the bit I was going to say. Can we just check that you're saying combine the two?
Yeah.
In fact, I think sometimes we get it totally wrong in the way of thinking of materialism. It's not that one should refuse material things because it's part of human development. What I think we go wrong with materialism is when we think too much materialistic. That's where it's off cue. You with me? Because some of the wonderful invention, you know, we couldn't be what we are without these things. And once again, I can say, put my hand up, Jamaica, little Jamaica, plays a very important role in the Industrial Revolution. And that's what draws me to Iron Bridge once again. Yeah. And again, I have to say, we just need to find the balance.
We need to find the balance, and there's so many inspirational elements and forces out there pulling us all together. And as Heal, that's what we're about. We're about healing through music. We got a wellness field, which you can heal in other ways, but the fundamental message is that we're all together and come together.
Yeah, Heal is a magnet. What's different about this is a community and it's local. And part of my drive, I've been trying to create things with culture for a long while. And then we have on Caribbean music and European music, like bacon and egg, and ackee and saltfish. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You with me? And merge together. The good things to which I experience from the UK is what I'm trying to celebrate.
Well, you've got someone else along with you today, Leroy, with the interview. If we hear any background noise, it's this chap.
Well, it's young Grand Tennis.
It is.
And
Look,
in fact, he should be called the Heel Baby because
he is the Heal baby, isn't he?
He's the Heel Baby, isn't he?
Except I'm not in focus on him, so
Yeah.